maybe as you're getting ready for tip-off, like, wow, very good showing tonight for... We're on. We start now. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to some WCAL men's basketball here on AMHS Live. I'm Doug Albert, alongside my partner Jack Smith, coming to you live from Herman J. Feen Gymnasium here at Archbishop Mitty High School, where the Mitty Monarchs will be taking on the Bellarmine Bells in yet another installment of this storied rivalry.
Great to be here, Doug. What a great night this is for basketball, and what a great game this promises to be. Bellarmine comes on the road as the #1 ranked team in the CCS section, fresh off a 51-38 loss to Sacred Heart Cathedral, hoping to take down the #2 ranked team in the section, Archbishop Mitty. Mitty just lost to St. Ignatius 62-51.
Well, obviously, this is a bounce-back game for both teams, an extremely important game regarding the WCAL standings, but this is also the biggest rivalry game of the year.
Many will say this is the #1 rivalry in the CCS, and I would have to agree. This is only the second league game for both teams, and the standings are tight. Mitty and Bellarmine sit tied in third place, along with Sacred Heart Cathedral and St. Ignatius, all at 1-1. And Sarah and Reardon sit atop, having a record of 1-0 and 2-0 respectively.
Well, all signs pointing to us having an awesome matchup right ahead of us. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the game. We'll be right back with tip-off. All right, we got this.
You want to turn it back on and keep talking a little bit, or no?
Huh?
You want to turn it back on and keep talking a little bit, like run down the rosters?
Huh?
You want to turn it back on and start talking a little bit, or no? Let's wait.
Yeah, there's like nothing.
Let's wait till there's like a minute or so left.
Wait till like after the national anthem.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, I guess we don't need this anymore. They just said we're live now, but we definitely already did it. Let me rewind and try and see if we can hear it. I just want to see how it.
It's not on, is it?
No.
Did the people hear what we just said or no?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Right now?
Yeah, just now.
It's no, we were talking like the script earlier.
Yeah, I heard you say, did the people hear what we just said?
All right, whatever. Just don't say anything till the game starts. Don't say anything till the game starts.
We're pushing live now, but are you going live for intros?
We already did.
This button doesn't work.
Okay, this is off, but apparently people are hearing us.
My mom just said like they hear everything we're saying, but I turned the mics off.
We didn't say anything bad, just... Just don't say anything until the game starts. Just... So if you're watching this off, how do we do that? Are we on or no?
This button, what didn't turn it off?
So if you want to definitely take both of these all the way down. So if you turn them all the way to down, then there's no signal.
At least we didn't say anything bad.
For tonight's late Catholic Athletic basketball game between the visiting Bellarmine Bells and your Archbishop Mitty. As we begin tonight, we ask you to please stand. We have the count on please the room for a few moments. First, in the spirit of values shared by both Bellarmine, Archbishop Mitty, and all the schools of our West Catholic Athletic League, we'll begin tonight with prayer. Let us pray. Loving God, bless the communities of Bellarmine and Archbishop Mitty and all of us gathered here tonight, students, athletes, parents, coaches, officials, fans, and staff. Keep them free from injury as they compete tonight, and remind us of our mutual mission to love and respect one another. We ask this in the name of Jesus, your Son. Amen. Starting at guard, 6'1" junior number 2, number 3 round, Quinn Danger. Starting at 1 forward, 6'3" senior number 21, Karen Cruz. Starting at the other forward, 6'5" junior number 33, Ian Ela. And starting at the closest, 6'5" junior number 34, Constantine Cole. With assistants, Alex Surratt, Alfred Duncan, and Chris Yanker, the head coach of the Bells, Patrick Schneider. And now, here are the starters for your 2019 Archbishop Mitty Monarchs. Starting at guard, 6'3" sophomore number 1, Mike Mitchell. Starting at guard, 6'3" junior number 3, Kevin South. Starting at guard, 6'3" senior number 10, Joseph Vaughn. Starting at guard, 6'3" junior number 11, Marcus Green. And starting at guard, 6'3" junior number 30, Mason. With assistants, Pete Goodwill, Chris Jackson, Beck Penn. Head coach of Monarchs, Tim Kennedy.
So there you have it, our starting lineups for tonight's game. Bellarmine, once again, led by head coach Patrick Schneider, coming into this one 1-1 in the WCAL and 10-2 overall. Mitty, led by Tim Kennedy, 7-5 overall and 1-1 in the WCAL. We'll get underway in just a moment here, and we got a good crowd tonight. Everyone's lively, and this is going to be a good one.
Yeah, I agree with you, Doug. Both cheering sections are absolutely getting revved up and ready to go here. Monarchs decked out in all white, Bellarmine decked out in all red. This bounds to be a good game.
All right, we'll just be getting underway here.
Devin Sapp and Constantine Cole for the tip-off.
All right, so between Sapp and Constantine Cole, it'll be Quinn Denker with the ball. Pass screen to Cole. To Elam. Mason Ryan. To Green. Back to Ryan. To Mitchell.
Mitchell runs this offense very well, Doug.
Mitchell to Joe Vaughn. Devin Sapp for 2. Slam dunk
Great
from the
pass.
paint.
Good find from Joseph Vaughn.
All right, Quinn Denker with the ball. Well, a handoff between Sasso to Cole. Back to Denker. To Elam, off the rim. Back to Mason Ryan. Michael Mitchell to Ryan. Back to Mitchell. To Ryan. Mitchell. Back to Ryan. Mitchell for 3. No good. Mason Ryan with the rebound.
Great offensive rebound there.
Joe Vaughn to Sapp. Sapp for 2. It's no good.
That was a great job by Gio Sasso to draw the charge right there. Got perfect position and drew the charge. Bellarmine doing a great job on defense, making sure the Monarchs don't have an inch of room to get off a shot.
All right, Quinn Denker with the ball. He'll face off with Marcus Green here. All right, to Cole. Mitchell
Great
with the
inside
ball
move
once
by
again.
Cole. Just couldn't put it in.
Marcus Green for 3. Nice off the rim. Devin Sapp with the rebound.
Monarchs doing a great job of getting
Mason
the
Ryan to
offensive boards.
Mitchell. Mitchell having some trouble. Joe Vaughn.
Very rare travel called on the Monarchs. They're normally technically sound.
Quinn Denker. Once again in front of Green. All right, to Cole. Foul on the Monarchs once again.
Number 1, Mike Mitchell, his first. Second team foul. Constantine Cole at the line. Shooting foul. 2 shots.
Sophomore's
Looks like
first foul of the
Constantine.
day.
It's like Constantine Cole will get the free throw here. I get 2 shots.
Nowhere close on that free throw attempt. Mike Mitchell's had a great couple of past games. Just hope he doesn't get into foul trouble early.
Off the rim, Joe Vaughn to Marcus Green and Michael Mitchell. Back to Green. Mason Ryan. Marcus Green, back to Mitchell. Devin Sapp. Marcus Green, back to Mitchell. Joe Vaughn. Bellarmine with some good coverage tonight. Marcus Green for 2 is good.
What a great pass from Joseph Vaughn. Found Marcus Green creeping just under the basket and had just enough room to put it in.
Quinn Dunker. Down to Constantine Cole. Jack Coos. No good. Devin Sapp. Marcus Green. There's a foul on Bellarmine.
34, Constantine Cole.
On Cole.
First team foul.
Looks
Cole
like
gets-
Joe Vaughn will get the free throw opportunity here.
Cole gets called for the foul. These are very important free throws for Joseph Vaughn. Last time Bellarmine had free throws, the pit got in their head and he missed both. And Joseph Vaughn misses the first one. Vaughn, not the greatest free throw shooter, but normally gets about 75%.
All right, Joe Vaughn once again. It was good.
Monarchs now lead 5-0 with 4:51 left to go in the first quarter. Just some great defense being played by the Monarchs.
Gio Sasso for 2 is good.
Great shot from Sasso right there.
Or excuse me, that's a 3-pointer. Michael Mitchell. Marcus Green. Devin Sapp for 3. Just off the rim. Michael Mitchell, no good.
Monarchs just can't get the threes to fall today, something that really helped them in the game against Sacred Heart Cathedral just a couple days ago.
Foul on the Monarchs.
Number 1, Mike Mitchell. Second personal. Third team foul. In for Mike Mitchell, number 13, Jake Ryan. And in for Mason Ryan, number 2, Owen Pratt.
Looks like Owen Brown will come in for Mason Ryan. Quinn Denker to Gio Sasso. Off the rim. Joe Vaughn with the ball.
Sasso trying to feel the hot hand, misses.
Marcus Green. Over to Owen Brown.
There's a block call on number 34, Constantine Cole. That is his second foul.
34, Constantine Cole, second personal. 32, Ryan Kioshin in the Bellarmine lineup for Constantine Cole.
Ryan Kioshin, just a sophomore for the Bells, been able to make varsity this year and has gotten some great playing time. Owen Brown to inbound for the Monarchs. It's got Joseph Vaughn, Devin Sapp, Marcus Green.
Owen Brown. Marcus Green for 3. Off the rim. Quinn Dunker. To Kieran Cruz. In the stands. Out of bounds.
Number 10, Cole Trojan in the Bellarmine lineup.
Cole Trojan checks in for the Bellarmine Bells.
Marcus Green will receive the ball. Owen Brown back to Green. Joe Vaughn back to Brown, back to Green. Jacob Ryan off the rim.
Great
Devin
offensive
Sapp with
rebound,
a rebound
by
for
Sapp.
three. Off the rim. Back to Quinn Denker. To Ian Elam. To Kieran Cruz. Is good. Bellarmine will jump ahead 6-5. Joe Vaughn from the paint, no good. Cole Trodson to Quinn Denker.
Another travel call. Both teams getting a little nervous here.
It's like traveling. Owen Brown with the run. Sling it over to Sapp. To Marcus Green. From the paint. No good. Ryan Kiachin to Quinn Denker.
Now, I don't know about that call there. It looks to me that Marcus Green got all ball on that block, but they're saying he got part hand. I just don't know.
Number 3, Quinn Denker at the line. Shooting foul 2 shots.
Quinn Denker will get 2 shots here. Off the rim.
Yet another missed free throw for the Bellarmine Bells. This Mitty cheering section is extremely loud during free throws, and it has gotten in their heads.
Shot number 2 is good. Bellarmine will jump up 7-5 now.
Kyle Lewis checks in for Quinn Denker.
All right, Owen Brown, back to Green, back to Brown. Back to Green, over to Jacob Ryan. Joe Vaughn over to Jacob Ryan. Looks like a foul.
Offensive foul right there on Devin Sapp. Monarchs now have 5 fouls as a team on the day.
It's like Cole Trodson here, getting covered by Brown. Over to Kieran Cruz. Back to Trodson. Over to Kyle Lewis. Back to Trodson. Over to Lewis. Devin Sapp. Marcus Green. Devin Sapp. No good.
Great job by Sapp to put it up and draw the foul. Let's hope he can make these free throws.
Devin Sapp will be summoned for the free throw. It is good. Mitty now within a point. 6-7 Bellarmine. See if he can tie it up here. And he will. All right, Ryan Trodson. Over to Kyle Lewis. Back to Cole Trodson. Over to Lewis. Marcus Green getting some good coverage on him.
Relatively low-scoring game so far. Both teams just getting a feel for how this game's going to play out. Tied 7-7 with 1:21 left to go in the first quarter. Monarchs with the ball.
Owen Brown got the ball. Getting covered by Cole Trodson. Over to Timon's son. Devin Sapp, back to Brown. Back to Sapp for three. Is no good.
Great rebound for
Cole
Ryan
Dodson.
Kioshin.
Squirming around there for three is good. 10-7 Bellarmine. Marcus Green back to Brown. Back to Green.
Monarchs only a 3 away from tying this game, something they are known to do.
Devin Sapp for three. No good. Cole Tronson with the ball.
There's yet
Foul
another
against
foul
Mitty.
on Mitty.
Number 11, Marcus Green, second personal.
Personal foul against Marcus Green.
You can definitely tell they're playing with emotion tonight, but you know they're letting it get the best of them, and they're fouling. James Thomas, number 23, checks into the game.
Kyle Lewis over to Cole Tronson. Mason Ryan will give the ball.
Oh, just off the
Just
rim.
before the buzzer beeps. He goes for it, but it ricochets off the basket anyways. So after one quarter, it is 10-7 in favor of Bellarmine.
In their previous games, Bellarmine has done a great job of controlling the first quarter, outscoring their opponents in almost every game in the first quarter. However, Mitty normally takes control of the second quarter, especially in the game against Sacred Heart Cathedral. They came almost all the way back to a lead in the second quarter.
Mace certainly looks like they're missing a lot of three-point shot opportunities. They've tried a bunch, but they just never made it.
Yeah, Mitty normally hits a lot of threes. Leave it up to Marcus Green, Mike Mitchell, and Joseph Vaughn to hit some threes. Just today, they're not falling.
A lot of close ones, though. It looks like it's hitting off the rim every time.
Yeah, they're just a couple threes away from a bunch of momentum. I'd say the momentum right now has to be residing with the Bells.
Definitely.
Doug, let's take a second to talk about how this game played out last year. Mitty in the regular season beat the Bells in a very entertaining game. But in the CCS finals, Bellarmine got their revenge and won the CCS title over the Monarchs.
Well, you definitely want to win the more important game there.
Yes.
Looks like our second quarter is getting underway.
Okay, inbounds pass goes to Mike Mitchell. Mike Mitchell working on Quinn Danker, passes. Mason Ryan working on Gio Say-So. Pass to Timon's son. He passes that out of bounds, another turnover for the Monarchs. Expected Mason Ryan to go outside, but he cut inside. Inbounds pass, Ian Elam to Quinn Danker. Quinn Danker picked up at half court by Mike Mitchell. Tries to put the dribble move on him. Passes out, Kieran Cruz. Guarded by Joseph Vaughn. Pass, Gio Sasso. Inside, taken away by James Thomas. James Thomas bringing it up the court. James Thomas, pass out, Timon's son. Dribble handoff to Mike Mitchell. Mike Mitchell behind the back. Dribble inside. And he gets fouled and makes the shot. He'll have an and one opportunity right here. Wow, that was just a beautiful move, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, for sure.
Mike Mitchell, only a sophomore, but still one of the most important players on this team. And normally a very accurate free throw shooter. This free throw to tie the game at 10 points.
And it's good.
Okay, Ryan Trotson inbounds pass to Quinn Danker. Quinn Danker picked up by Mike Mitchell. Gets around him, passes. Danker for three. He hits it. 13-10, Bellarmine now leads. James Thomas driving in.
From the
Behind
paint.
the
No good.
No good. Quinn Danker bringing it up the court, picked up by Mike Mitchell. Pass to Kieran Cruz, guarded by Joseph Vaughn. Inside, Ian Elam. Pass out, Danker. Danker driving on Thomas. Pass inside, Ryan Trodson. Spin move around, and it's good. 2-point jumper. Joseph Vaughn, pickpocketed by Kieran Cruz. Cruz taking up the court on Mike Mitchell, one-on-one. No good, layup attempt.
Mason Ryan, back to Mitchell.
Vaughn's taking it in, pass out, Ryan for three. No good.
Yeah,
Monarchs
another
just can't make a three. Oh, offensive rebound goes to Joseph Vaughn. Two-shot attempt, no good. Fighting for the ball, Ryan Trojan comes out with it. Pass out, Kieran Cruz for three. No good, rebound Devin Sapp. Sapp wants to slow it down, passes to Mike Mitchell. Timeout, Monarchs.
Definitely a lot of fouls going on in this game.
Yeah. What a great move, though, by Mike Mitchell. Bellarmine just responded with the three and then the two.
Like you said, Bellarmine has generally played very good in the first quarter, but looks like that's continuing on in the second quarter in this game.
Yeah, look for the Monarchs to try and make a big shot to swing the momentum their way. This building's getting really loud, though.
Oh, for sure.
You wonder if that's having some effect on the Monarchs shooting. Maybe the Bellarmine cheering section is getting in their head a little bit.
Yep.
Bellarmine, after all the preseason's over, sits at 10-2 on the season, ranked 35th in the state by Max Preps. Monarchs, however, are 7-5 overall, ranked 46th in the state by Max Preps.
It's like I head back on the court now.
The Monarchs going with Joseph Vaughn, Mason Ryan, James Thomas, Devin Sapp, and Michael Mitchell.
It's like the same lineup as it was before.
Yes. Mason Ryan is going to get the inbounds pass. He passes it to Mike Mitchell, crosses the half-court line, picked up by Quinn Danker. Pass out, Devin Sapp. Joseph Vaughn has it, drives in, pass, and Devin Sapp gets fouled. That's now 5 team fouls for the Bells. Devin Sapp at the line to shoot 2. And he just misses the first one. Still 15-10, Bellarmine is winning with 5:40 left to go. Sapp's second free throw attempt. It's good. Now only a 4-point lead for the Bells. Monarchs could really use a stop here to try and swing their momentum their way before half. Kieran Cruz dribbles it off his own foot. Pass in. Ian Elam. Out. Gio Seso for 3. No good. Rebound Mason Ryan. Mason Ryan takes it himself. Now passes to Mike Mitchell. Mike Mitchell guarded by Quinn Danker on the isolation. Pass inside. Joseph Vaughn at the elbow. Mike Mitchell gets the ball back, top of the three-point line. Back to Vaughn. Vaughn, stolen by Kieran Cruz. Kieran Cruz, pass to Quinn Danker. Quinn Danker goes up for the free throw, gets fouled.
Just had a lot of fouls in this game, but it certainly seems like Mitty's been on the offending end a lot.
Yeah. Another foul on Devin Sapp. Tried to go for the block, just got too much arm. That's now 2 on Sapp. Danker has 2 shots now, and he makes the first one. Bellarmine now leads 16-11 with 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Cole Stroudson checks in. And the second free throw attempt by Danker is also good.
Bellarmine just adding on to their lead at this point.
Marcus Green, pass to Mason Ryan, gets stolen for a second, but Ryan picks it back. Pass. Marcus Green's got it. Hands off, Michael Mitchell. Michael Mitchell guarded by Cole Trojan. Kieran Cruz steals it. And there's going to be, I think, a foul on the Monarchs. Foul on Mike Mitchell. Scratch that, sorry, Joseph Vaughn. Kieran Cruz now has 1-on-1. If he makes both, it is now an 8-point lead for the Monarchs. Or sorry, for the Bells. And he hits the first one.
Good.
Cruz's second shot attempt is good. Inbounds pass to Marcus Green, back to Mitchell. Mitchell working on Quinn Danker. Passes out Marcus Green. Green drives in, and he gets fouled.
Foul number 10, Cole Schroedson. His second, 6th team foul.
All right, over to Joe Vaughn. Mason Ryan. Joe Vaughn to Sapp. Sapp back to Vaughn for 2 is good from the paint.
Monarchs now down only by 6 with 4 minutes about to go in the first half. Pass to Ian Elam. Out to Ryan Trodson. Out to his brother Cole Trodson. Quinn Danker for 3, and he hits it. Bellarmine now leads 22-13. Marcus Green bringing the ball up the court, guarded by Cole Trodson. Pass. It gets back to Marcus Green. Marcus Green for 3. Trying to respond, it is no good. Rebound by Ian Elam. Outlet pass to Quinn Danker, bringing it up the court. Cole Trodson now with it to Elam, to Kieran Cruz. Kieran Cruz to Quinn Danker. 22 seconds left on the shot clock. Danker calls his own number, goes up for 3 again, and it's no good. Putback shot, Ian Elam gets it in. Timeout, Monarchs. From what I see so far, Bellarmine is absolutely dominating the Monarchs in every single way.
Yeah,
Monarchs just can't get a shot to fall.
At this point, the Monarchs just got to be thinking about trying to come back in the second half.
They got to shorten the lead just a little bit so they can go into halftime and fix whatever they need to fix.
Definitely seems like whenever Mitty seems to be kind of coming back, Bellarmine just comes right back and just slaps him in the face with a three-pointer.
Yeah, Bellarmine, their defense has also been great. People talk a lot about their offense, and Quinn Danker's definitely had a great game, but
all those missed 3 points by Mitty.
Yeah, and also their closeout defense and their great way of stealing the ball. Kieran Cruz has had a great game on defense, jumping in front of passes. Owen Brown checks in, and he's bringing it up the court. Pass. Now Devin Sapp has it back to Brown. Sapp drives in, pass to Joseph Vaughn. Joseph Vaughn for 3. And that is also no good. Rebound by Ian Elam. Quinn Danker now has it, passes out. Constantine Cole out to Elam. That's in. Kieran Cruz from the elbow, no good. Rebound, Devin Sapp. Devin Sapp bringing it up the court. Oh, puts the move on him. Pass out. Owen Brown now has it on the pass from Joseph Vaughn. Devin Sapp, guarded by Ian Elam. Pass down in. Joseph Vaughn. Joseph Vaughn back to Sapp. Sapp for 3. No good again. Monarchs have not hit a 3 this entire half. Quinn Danker Brings it up. And that is a foul on Devin Sapp. That is his third foul. In high school, the rules are 5 fouls and you're out of the game. Devin Sapp really needs to tone it down.
So you heard that Devin Sapp 3 fouls on the night, so 2 more and he's out.
Marcus Green comes in for Devin Sapp. Also in the game, Aiden Burke, 33. He's a freshman.
Very impressive to have a freshman on varsity.
Yeah, very impressive. Constantine Cole drills the free throw attempt. Bellarmine now with a 12-point lead.
See if they'll make it 13 here. Double Mitty up.
And it's good, he does just that.
Bellarmine has doubled Mitty up in points and in the second quarter.
Yeah, that's what happens when you have no offensive shooting on the day. Aiden Burke passes in to Owen Brown. Out to Marcus Brown. Owen Brown working on Quinn Danker. Passes to Jacob Bryan. Jacob Bryan out to Marcus Green. Marcus Green brings it in, and his layup attempt is good. What a great move. Danker bringing it up the court. Passes Constantine Cole out to Ryan Trojan. Danker for 3, and he nails it again. He has just been on. Owen Brown takes it up for the Monarchs. Out to Aiden Burke. Aiden Burke back to Brown. Jacob Bryan brings it in. Pass out. Joseph on the top of the 3-point line. Back to Marcus Green.
It's under a minute left in this half.
Marcus Green trying to find an inch of space. Oh, and he gets tripped. How was that not a foul? There's just an absolute cheering war going on between the Bellarmine and Mitty cheering sections. Bellarmine is being relentless, not stopping to tell them that they can't hear them. Monarchs just trying to cheer on their fellow classmates, but there's really nothing to cheer about.
Oh.
You can't really blame them. Gio Seso passes to Kieran Cruz.
Kyle Lewis.
Kyle Lewis. Kyle Lewis guarded by Aiden Burke. Quinn Danker at about the half-court line, guarded by Owen Brown. 12 seconds left. Kieran Cruz puts up the 3. It's no good. Pick up by Owen Brown. He has 5 seconds to get a shot off. Puts it up from 3, and that is no good.
And that'll wrap up this half. Bellarmine up 29-15. So we'll hope the Monarchs can kind of just rejuvenate and change things up for the second half.
Yeah, they've been playing really bad on offense.
Well, we'll be right back to start off the second half. You're watching men's basketball here on AMHS Live. And welcome back. We're just about to get this third quarter underway. Mitty trailing the Bells 15-29. As we've been saying, they got to make a good comeback here.
This is just two different teams playing today. Monarchs had a very poor shooting half, but the Bells hit almost every three they took.
Yes,
The
definitely.
Monarchs need to start hitting some of those threes like we know they can in order to win this game.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't look like a game between the number 1 and number 2 seed in the CCS.
No, it does not.
Looks like a game between the number 1 and the 30. We're just about to get underway.
Right now, the Monarchs need to focus on hitting shots and stopping Quinn Danker.
Yeah,
Quinn Danker has been just a thorn in their side all game, hitting almost all the shots he takes.
All right, Michael Mitchell will take it on from Green. Over to Joe Vaughn. To Mason Ryan. To Devin Sapp. To Marcus Green. Over to Mason Ryan. Sling it over to Mitchell. Mitty's still looking for their first three-pointer of the game. Over to Devin Sapp. And no good.
Oh, that is an awful call. That went right off the leg of Gio Seso, and the ref just didn't notice.
Quinn Denker, who's, as we said, has been very good tonight. Got covered by Marcus Green. Over to Cole. Over to Elam. Back to Denker. To Cole. Devin Sapp with the ball. Michael Mitchell. Marcus Green. Joe Vaughn. And that won't be close. Foul on Bellarmine.
Great job by Joseph Vaughn going in and imposing his power on Kieran Cruz. He knows he can't cover him in the post, and he did a great job of drawing a foul right there. He's just much stronger than Cruz is.
So Joseph Vaughn will get 2 shots here. First one, no good, off the backboard. Try number 2 is good. 16-29 Monarchs. Denker will get the ball from Ian Elam. All right, back to Quinn Denker. Kieran Cruz. Go for 2 off the rim. Back to Cole. He'll try it himself. No good. Foul against the Monarchs.
It's another foul on Michael Mitchell. He also has 3. Him and Devin Sapp both have 3 fouls. They need to be careful for the rest of this half. Cole now has 2 free throw attempts, trying to make it a 15-point game again.
That was good. 16-30 Bell. See if we can cash in here once again. And off the rim, Devin Sapp over to Michael Mitchell. To Marcus Green. Back to Mitchell. Back to Joe Vaughn. Back to Green. Getting covered by Elam. No, he falls, takes a hard hit there.
That was just a blatant foul on Quinn Danker. He knew Marcus Green was going to hit the shot, so he just decided to barrel into him. Figured, might just make him hit the free throws if he's going to get the 2 points anyway.
See if Marcus Green can cash in here. And he will with that. See if he can capture another point. He will. Ian Elam over to Quinn Denker. Over to Kieran Cruz. He'll go for 2 off the rim. Oh, it's like a nasty collision there, but everyone looks all right, thankfully.
Kieran Cruz just ran over Joseph Vaughn. They call an offensive foul on him. That's 2 quick fouls on Denker in this half.
Like you said, you don't want to build up those fouls because 5 fouls and you're out.
Yeah.
Marcus Green with possession. Good covered by Denker. Mason Ryan for 3. Off the rim.
Another missed
another
three.
missed three-pointer for the Monarchs. Quinn Denker once again. Over to Kieran Cruz. Over to Gio Sasso. Over to Cruz. Over to Sasso. He's no good. To Cole. Back to Cruz. Back to Denker. To Cole. Out of bounds.
Great comeback block from Joseph Vaughn right there.
Quinn Denker making us pick who to give it off to.
We got a timeout
by Bellarmine, it looks like. Mitty's still facing the 3-point drought.
Yeah. It's very rare you see Mitty go a game without a 3, especially with all these attempts.
The return of Archbishop women's basketball to home floor, hosting presentation tomorrow night, 3 games, varsity tip 7:30. We're here to cheer on Hunter Hernandez, Travis Anaya.
If you enjoy what you're hearing, you should tune into the game tomorrow. We have women's basketball, one of the best women's basketball teams in the nation, in Mitty, playing presentation at this gym.
And the top recruit in the nation, Haley Jones.
Haley Jones has just been on fire this season. Wish you might be able to bring her out for one of these men's games.
Yeah. Quinn Denker getting tossed around. Back to Denker. He'll try to switch it in, it's no good. It's like Devin Sapp fighting over the ball. Quinn Denker wins that exchange. It's a foul against Mitty.
Arguably the Monarchs' 3 best players now have 3 fouls each.
That is not good. Devin Sapp over to Mitchell. Joe Vaughn for 2 is no good. Quinn Denker will recover it. For 3 is good. 18-33 Bellarmine. Mitchell with the ball. Out of bounds.
13, Jake Ryan in there, along with Owen Brown for Mitchell.
It's like Owen Brown will come in for Michael Mitchell. And Jacob Ryan will come in for Mason Ryan. Marcus Green to Devin Sapp for 3. No good. Another miss attempt for a 3-pointer.
There's a missed foul right there. Quinn Denker hit Devin Sapp in his hand as he shot the ball. Refs just must not have seen it.
Kieran Cruz, no good. Looks like a foul against Bell. Traveling.
I don't know about that travel right there. That looked like a perfectly executed Euro step. I don't really know where they saw that 3rd step come in.
Marcus Green over to Owen Brown. Back to Green. Back to Brown. Joe Vaughn, no good.
And that goes off the hands of Jacob Ryan. It was a great find there. Joseph Vaughn had an open look, just couldn't drop it in.
Gio Sasso over to Denker. Over to Kieran Cruz. Over to Ian Elam. To Cole Trodson. Back to Denker. Over to Kieran Cruz. Off the rim. No good. Cole Trodson. Joe Vaughn will get the ball. That's no good. Ian Elam. Joe Vaughn with the ball once again. Marcus Green for 2. Won't matter. Time called.
I don't know if it's just me, but it seems like the Monarchs have had almost no fast break points all game. Bellarmine just seems to be playing great fast break defense, and the Monarchs just can't hit the layups.
Marcus Green with a free throw opportunity. That was good.
Kyle Lewis back in for Cole Trodson.
Kyle Lewis in for Cole Trodson. Marcus Green, second attempt is good. 20-33, Bellarmine.
Monarchs need to cut down this lead to only single digits for the Bells
Definitely.
before this
Ian
quarter
Elm.
ends.
Cole Denker. Quinn Denker, excuse me. He'll go for 2, and that is good. 20-35. Excuse me, a Bellarmine foul against Quinn Denker. 2 points will not count. Owen Brown. Over to Marcus Green. Back to Brown. Getting covered good by Kyle Lewis. Joe Vaughn. Back to Brown. Jacob Ryan for 3 is good. Finally.
The first three the Monarchs
Mitty.
have hit all night. That couldn't have come at a better time.
So now Mitty's only down by 10. They love to cut that to single digits. Quinn Denker. Over to Kieran Cruz. Foul against Mitty.
Jacob Ryan, one of the more unlikely players on the Monarchs to hit a 3. You would expect it to be Marcus Green or Joseph Vaughn or Mike Mitchell. Jacob Ryan stepped up and hit the shot when he needed to.
Definitely. Kieran Cruz to get 2 shooting foul shots here. And that was no good. It's just 1 3-point shot, but that could definitely be what Mitty needed to just kind of get them going.
Yeah, could give them all of the momentum. Constantine Cole, the more veteran player, comes in for these last couple minutes of this quarter.
Kieran Cruz is no good. Jacob Ryan over to Marcus Green. Marcus Green over to Brown. Joe Vaughn to Devin Sapp. Over to Brown. Over to Jacob Ryan for 3. This is no good. Devin Sapp. Oh. Almost hit our cameraman out of bounds.
It's very interesting how horrendous Bellarmine has been from the free throw line today.
Definitely.
You wonder if the crowd noise plays a factor into that.
Now, especially if Mitty starts chipping away, those free points are going to be worth a lot. So you're going to want to take every opportunity you get. Quinn Denker. Over to Cole. Back to Denker. Kyle Lewis is good. 23-35.
Great inside move.
Owen Brown. Marcus Green. Jacob Ryan. Marcus Green. for 2. No good, off the rim.
They're going to call foul there on Ryan Trojan with the reach on Jacob Ryan. Jacob Ryan did a great job of scrambling for the ball after the Marcus Green fadeaway miss.
Foul against Bellarmine. Owen Brown. The Devin Sapp. Traveling against Mitty. Constantine Cole over to Cole Trodson. Kyle Lewis for 2 is good.
Another great inside move for Kyle Lewis. He's having a great game down in the paint.
Brown to Devin Sapp to Michael Mitchell. Over to Brown again. Jacob Ryan. Over to Jacob Ryan. Devin Sapp. Over to James Thomas. Back to Owen Brown. Jacob Ryan. James Thomas for 3 is good.
Monarchs hit another 3. Hopefully that can swing the momentum the other way with only 8 seconds left to go in the quarter.
26-37. That is no good. So Mitty did not score a 3-pointer all first half, and now they've got 2 here in this quarter. Hopefully they can even expand on that next quarter with only a second and a half left here in the third.
Oh, that was very close. Owen Brown almost got it in at the end of the quarter.
Yeah, that would have been something.
After 3 quarters, the Bells lead the Monarchs 37-26. The Monarchs do have a couple of fourth quarter comebacks under their belt this season. They played great in the fourth quarter against Sacred Heart Cathedral. Marcus Green hitting a key 3 to put them ahead, and then the pit forcing the Sacred Heart Cathedral to miss the free throws that they needed at the end of the game. Inbounds pass goes to Constantine Cole. Cole guarded tightly by Vaughn. Passes to Danker. Moving screen call on 24. That's Kyle Lewis. Monarchs only down by 11. Definitely smell a little bit of, hope that they can pull this game out.
Definitely. If they can keep these 3-pointers going and Bellarmine can keep missing their free throws, they got a good shot.
Pass out to Michael Mitchell. Back to Joseph Vaughn. Joseph Vaughn in. He misses another layup. Picked up by Danker. Danker passes out to Kyle Lewis. To Danker. Danker guarded by Mitchell. Pass out, Kyle Lewis guarded by Owen Brown. Ryan Trodson. Back to Kieran Cruz. Decides to take it himself. Passes in Ryan Trojan with the spin move. And puts it in the paint for 2. Joseph Vaughn to Owen Brown. Owen Brown pass out to Devin Sapp. Devin Sapp guarded by Kieran Cruz. Passes to Joseph Vaughn. Devin Sapp goes up. His attempt is no good. Rebound, Constantine Cole. Quinn Danker for three. No good. And that ball rebounded by 23, James Thomas. Puts the move on Kieran Cruz. Goes in. Gets blocked by Constantine Cole. And that, I think, is a terrible call. There was no way that ball was off James Thomas. That was all Constantine Cole. Number 11, Marcus Green checks into the game. Number 30, Mason Ryan comes into the game.
It's like Mason Ryan will replace James Thomas.
Constantine Cole, guarded tightly by two Monarchs. Passes. Quinn Danker gets it out to Kyle Lewis. Kyle Lewis back to Cruz. Cruz guarded by Mason Ryan. Back out to Danker at the top of the three-point line. Hands off to Kyle Lewis. Kyle Lewis guarded by Mason Ryan. Drives in. No good, but he gets fouled. The Monarchs playing very undisciplined this game. Have a bunch of fouls.
Definitely. Kyle Lewis will get the free throw opportunity here. We'll get two, and that was good.
And there we go. Finally a made free throw for the Bells. The stadium's quieted down a little bit. This gym doesn't have the loudness it normally does.
Lead is slipping away from the Monarchs once again. They have crawled back to be 10 behind. Now they're 14.
Yeah.
Down.
Joseph Vaughn guarded by Constantine Cole. Drives in, inside spin move, and he gets fouled by Cole. Joseph Vaughn will go to the line for two.
Joe Vaughn with the free throw. It's good.
Vaughn hits the free throw to make it 40-27 Bellarmine. Timeout by the Bells with 5:51 left to go in this fourth quarter. The Monarchs will need to almost play flawless for the rest of this quarter if they want to have a chance at winning.
Definitely.
I think even though the Monarchs have been able to cut down this Bellarmine lead a little bit, I would still say that most of the momentum resides with the Bells. They've just been having their way on both offense and defense.
Definitely.
And there we go. It starts to get louder in here. I think most of the Mitty students can realize they only have 5 minutes and 51 seconds to get back in this game.
All right, so everyone will return to the court. Once again, 40-27 Bellarmine.
Look for the Monarchs to try and get Marcus Green and Michael Mitchell involved in three-point shooting for the rest of this quarter.
Joe Vaughn is good.
Joseph Vaughn hits both free throws to make it a 12-point game, and Devin Sapp coming in for Owen Brown. Expect the Monarchs to full court press for the rest of the game. Kyle Lewis comes open. Pass out to Kieran Cruz. Kieran Cruz back to Lewis, who passes out to Danker. Danker guarded by Mitchell. Kyle Lewis takes it. Hands off, Kieran Cruz. Screen by Gio Seso. Kieran Cruz puts up a three. No good. Rebound, Mason Ryan. Ryan passes to Marcus Green. They need Marcus Green to hit some shots. Number one, Michael Mitchell puts up a two-point shot, and that's good. It's now a 10-point lead for the Bells. Cruz picks up his dribble and passes to Danker. Danker working on Devin Sapp. Passes it.
Marcus
Stolen
Green.
by Marcus Green, who passes to Devin Sapp. It gets knocked out. Kieran Cruz gets it just before he goes out of bounds. Pass to Danker. Danker's been the main man who got him here. With this lead, expect them to go to him to close out the game. Pass out to Kyle Lewis to top of the three-point arc. Danker for three. No good. Rebound, Mason Ryan. Mason Ryan taking it up the court himself. Passes out. Marcus Green. Marcus Green drives in, passes Joseph Vaughn. His two-point attempt is good. Monarchs now only down by 8. There we go. About half of this fourth quarter is done, and the Monarchs now cut it down to single digits.
Probably the first time they've been down by single digits since about the first quarter.
We've mentioned before this is a very important game standings-wise, but you have no idea what this game means to both fan bases and teams when it comes to the rivalry.
Definitely.
Basically, whoever wins this game's got bragging rights for the entire year, and neither school will let the other forget about it.
Definitely.
Unless you're the Bellarmine Bells last year, who just decided to beat you in the CCS title game.
Yeah.
Both cheering sections sing into a great rendition of Sweet Caroline by the Archbishop Mitty Monarch Band.
Yes. Standings are very tight because every team in the league has either played only 1 or 2 games, so everyone's within prime striking distance of each other. So this is a whole lot. Kieran Cruz over to Cole.
Kieran Cruz has it, guarded by Michael Mitchell. Passes out to Quinn Danker, guarded by Joseph Vaughn. Back to Cruz. Cruz into Constantine Cole, working on Devin Sapp. Brings it in, up for 2, it's no good. They say it's off the Monarchs, Bellarmine ball.
Be Quinn Danker's ball now.
He's had a great game, he passes right here. Kieran Cruz now has the ball. And that is out of bounds on the Bells. Mitty ball.
Mitty could still use some good three-point shots here. 3 of those, and they're in the lead.
3 minutes and 30 seconds left for the Monarchs to cap this incredible comeback.
Marcus Green.
Marcus Green drives in, pass out to Joseph Vaughn. Devin
Sapp.
Sapp, back to Vaughn. Stolen by Quinn Danker. Another costly turnover for the Monarchs. Danker looking to try to waste as much clock as he can. Ball now out to Cole Trotson. They're going to call an offensive foul, I'm pretty sure. Looks like a moving screen on Ian Elam. Kyle Lewis now checking in for Cole Trotson. Inbounds pass goes to Michael Mitchell. He's had some good moments, but he's been quiet today. Mason Ryan with the ball. Passes, Devin Sapp. Out to Joseph on a three-point line. Drives in on Cole. Pass out, Mason Ryan. Marcus Green. Marcus Green for 3.
It's good! 35-40.
Monarchs now down by 5, and it's almost stolen by Michael Mitchell. Pass out to Kyron Cruz.
Mitty within 5. They can do it. Kieran Cruz getting covered by Joe Vaughn. Over to Danker.
Great defense by Michael Mitchell. Not giving Danker an inch to breathe. Takes it in himself. He loses the ball. They're going to say it's a travel. Monarch ball. I don't want to jinx myself, but it looks like we're going to have a very good ending to this game. Mason Ryan has the ball. Pass out. Devin Sapp. Sapp gives to Green. Green working on Quinn Danker. Oh,
Green for three. It's good! 38-40.
It's a 2-point game once again. And Bellarmine takes a timeout. What a great response from Marcus Green.
Marcus Green is smoking hot this quarter.
He's always there when you need him. In the clutch, hitting the three. Bellarmine is looking for any response, has to take a timeout. They don't want the Monarchs to gain too much momentum. The Mitty side of the court is just absolutely rowdy right now. They don't know where this came from.
This is definitely the one game of the season that either team wants to win the most.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Look for Bellarmine to try to get the ball into Quinn Danker's hand. He's been quiet as of late, but he's been their star the entire game.
Definitely.
A three for the Bells would be almost the silver dagger, you would assume.
Whichever team loses this game, that's going to be a dead quiet locker room.
Oh, yeah. Ian Alam takes the ball from the ref. He is going to be the one to inbound. On the court with him, Quinn Danker, Constantine Cole, Kieran Cruz, and Kyle Lewis. The ball gets stolen from Joseph Vaughn. Pass
Marcus Green! Off
oh, it's so good.
It's good! Tied at 40! They've done it!
Danker's taking up the court. 1 minute and 40 seconds left. Danker guarded by Green.
Kieran Cruz.
Cruz loses the ball. Picked up by Mason Ryan. He's going to slow it down. Wants to waste as much clock as possible.
Mason
Pass out
Ryan.
to Michael Mitchell.
Joe Vaughn.
Mason Ryan has it now. Pass out to Marcus Green. Joseph Vaughn drives in on Constantine Cole. Puts it up. He gets blocked. Hey, still Monarch ball. 17 seconds to go. Only about a minute on the actual clock. Gio Sasso comes in for Kyle Lewis. They want all their shooters on the court, and the Monarchs take a timeout, likely to draw up a play for this inbound.
Did they do overtime with a 5? You couldn't have written the story better for this ending, however it's going to be.
Monarchs have come back all the way from down maybe 16, 15.
And
they were doubled up at some point in the first half. They played a great game so far to get back into it. Now they're just hoping they can close it out. Either win the game or force overtime. Both cheering sections getting extremely loud, trying to will their team to victory. The Monarchs going with a 5-man set. Marcus Green, Joseph Vaughn, Mason Ryan, Devin Sapp, and Michael Mitchell. All the starters are in right now.
It's like Marcus Green.
Who will come up clutch for either team? Marcus Green, inbounds pass. Joseph Vaughn, out to Green. 4-3.
It's good! 43-40 Mitty. They can hold on for a minute.
Pass Ian Elam. Great defense by Joseph Vaughn. Passes in. Danker. Danker out to Kieran Cruz. Back to Danker. 20 seconds left on the shot clock.
If you're Bellarmine, you got to go for 3.
Constantine Cole, not the man you want taking a 3. Gio saves it for 3.
No!
Balls, rebound. Mason Ryan. Mason Ryan pass to Michael Mitchell. Guarded by Quinn Denker. Shake and bake move. And he gets fouled by Kieran Cruz.
Michael Mitchell, an opportunity to add on to the
most
lead.
Crucial free throws of the night, maybe of his entire career right here from Michael Mitchell. All he needs to do is hit one. The stadium getting incredibly loud. Oh, and he misses the first one.
Speaking of free throws, now you see how crucial those missed free throws by Bellarmine were.
He knows Bellarmine's going to get loud. He needs to drown out the noise and hit this extremely important free throw.
This is
And
good!
it's good! Ian Elam passes it into Quinn Denker with only 25 seconds to go. No need for a three-pointer here. Constantine Cole wasting way too much time. Passes out, Cole Trodson. And he gets fouled by Devin Sapp. What a smart foul. With only 13 seconds left, he's only going to have about, he's either going to have, they're double bonus, right? So he's going to have 2 free throw shots. Oh no, that's the Bells that are in the bonus. The Monarchs had fouls to give. Quinn Denker, inbounds pass, Kieran Cruz, and his three-pointer gets blocked. Picked up by Denker.
9, 8, 7, 6,
Denker puts up a
5,
three. It's
4,
no good. Michael Mitchell
3,
gets the rebound. This game's
2,
over.
1!
Monarchs have won it from down 16.
Mitty with the
44-40.
Mitty with the improbable comeback has won to defeat the crosstown rivals Bellarmine 44-40.
What an insane comeback fueled by Marcus Green. Marcus Green hit three threes when he needed it most to will the Monarchs to victory, 44-40. What an incredible game.
Oh my God.
I've got to commend the Bells for a great game, but they just absolutely crumbled in the fourth quarter.
Definitely.
They just couldn't handle the hot hands of all the Monarchs, and they could not get anything going on offense.
Perhaps a symptom of being too overconfident.
There seemed to be no way the Monarchs could win this game, and they did the impossible. And now they get the privilege of singing the alma mater with their classmates.
We'd like to thank you for tuning in tonight, and we hope you enjoyed the game. Be sure to join us tomorrow evening at 7:30 p.m.